Hello everybody, it's Richard the Urban Warlock here. I'm going to do a no hashtag reading. This one's designed for people who are stuck in relationships that they do not want to be in, aka toxic relationships, coercive relationships, stuff like that. Now, I'm going to do this for within the next 6 months, okay? So let's see if you're going to break the cycle. Now, these relationships tend to be karmic relationships, whereby the test is to get out, okay? And if you don't break it, then normally what happens, the karmic partner either just slowly crushes you to death over years and years and years, or they go off and they cheat on you. You've then got lower self-esteem, and then you end up getting in another relationship, which is the same or worse. Okay, so let's see where you're at. Just to remind you, this is a collective reading. Just to remind you also that I'm not convinced that these no hashtag things work. So if you're not in a coercive relationship, if you're not in a relationship at all, just pop a comment in. Richard the Destroyer is trying to cut out some of this bullshit so that people aren't constantly waiting around for faux twin flames to come back. Okay. So take what resonates, please, guys. Take what resonates, and we'll see where we go. Right, just to remind you, with the tarot split into two types of cards. We've got the major arcana cards and the minor arcana cards. The minor's running like a standard deck of cards. So we've got 4 suits, start at 8, go through 10, then we've got the court cards. The numbers help me to signify where you're on a cycle. Life runs in various types of cycles all at once, just giving me an indication where you're at, where you need to get to. So this is actually looking all right. It looks like you're learning your lesson over the next 6 months. So first card we've got is the Queen of Cups. Cups relates to water. We're generally talking about something on an emotional level. Now we're talking about feminine energies here, okay? So surprise, surprise, it's normally the feminine energy who's stuck with a toxic masculine, right? She's in the upright position, so this is telling me that you've found that power. This could be a man or it could be a woman, so it's not gender specific, it's energy based. So I'm a man, I identify as a man, my feminine energies are higher, I identify with the queens. You're taking control. Okay, this is good to see. We've then got the Ten of Cups. Okay, so again, we're talking about something on an emotional level. It's interesting that I put this song on. It's My Name is Human by Highly Suspect. Give it a listen. Right, so it's a completion card. This is the Happy Families card, if you want to call it that. So you've got the couple there, arm in arm, kiddies dancing under the rainbow. Now, I'm not saying that things are going to get resolved in this relationship. Far from it. It feels like you are finding that strength with that queen energy, and you're realising that there's something better out there and you can be happier. So you might not have escaped the relationship yet, but you are starting to realise that you can have a proper life that you want. We've then got the Seven of Wands in the upright position. So wands relates to the element of fire. We're generally talking about taking some action. So you've got the chap on top of the hill, that represents yourself. Now, there's some kind of surprise attack that's come along. That's what those wands or staves down there are representing. So he's been having a sleep and it's come as a surprise whilst he's been having some downtime. That's represented by the fact he's got a boot on, a shoe on, and I feel like he needs a belt as well. So he's had to come up and face these people head on. It's very much a forgive but don't forget, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me type card. Whatever this surprise is, I feel that this is going to give you the kind of oomph to think about getting out of this, but we'll see how this goes on. Okay, we then got the Sun card. So the Sun is a beautiful, positive, powerful card. It means the birth of something. Okay, I'm going to say this is a birth of a new you, a birth of a new direction, and it's going to be positive. This is a fixed card, so this says it is coming in. Okay, you are going to get that happy new start that you're looking for. We then got the Page of Cups, so it's another Cups card. So pages are a younger energy, okay? Some readers say they're children, I go more teenage age. Now, they don't have the knowledge of the kings and the queens, they're more so than, he's off again. Right, they don't have the knowledge of the kings and the queens, and they don't have the forward motion of the knights. Okay, they like to just have a little bit of a dabble. Now, this talks about a new opportunity, that's represented by the fish poking out the cup there. Now, it's in the reverse position, so this is telling me that there's some kind of hold off. Now, whether this is you or the other party, we'll see. I want to get the outcome card first. It's interesting that Sabotage by the Beastie Boys is coming on, so maybe you're sabotaging it, you're not taking opportunities. So let's have a look at the overall outcome card. 3 of Cups in the reverse. God, this is very much like a reading I've literally just done. So yeah, this for me is this in the upright position. It's the celebration card. Okay, it's the sisterhood card. You've got 3 ladies there dancing around with cups in the air. When it's reversed, we're talking about a bit of fallout and friction. Struggling which way to go with this, to be honest. Okay, I'm kind of with the energies of the card. It feels like that you're on your way to making the right choice here, but for some reason you're just holding off. You're holding off on pushing forward. You're holding off on accepting some kind of offer of freedom from outside. That's going to cause some fallout and friction with your friends or family because they want you out of this. Okay, they want you out of this. They want to see you happy. They can see it's going in the right direction, but there's some frustration there. Obstacles or blockages. King of Wands. Okay. Toxic masculine. So this is the partner. This is the partner. He's in the reverse position. Now he's in the reverse position. He's angry, he's aggressive, he's nasty. He's just a piece of shit, to be honest with you. Now, because it's the blockage card, I feel like there's still some fear attached to his reaction. You need to forget him. You need to fuck him, really, seriously, because you're just going to waste your life with this dickhead. Removing any blockages. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so again, Knights don't have the knowledge of the Kings and the Queens. They're more about forward motion. Okay, a little more knowledge than the pages, but if we look at this Knight here, the horse is leaping and bounding, it's rushing in. Now, Swords relates the element of air. It's generally speaking about the way we think and the words we use. Now, in the upright position, it would be saying, you know, you're rushing in, you're saying something, da da da. It's in the reverse position. This is telling me to tell you to not... don't rush anything. Don't rush your words. Think before you talk. Okay, because if you can do that, you're not going to say something because you've still got the fear of this reverse king here. Okay, so you're going to have to play this a little bit tactically. I mean, really, what you need to do is just get up and get out if you can. You've got support there. It's just they're getting a bit pissed off with it now. Okay, it's got very much an energy of go into them every time there's something wrong. Every time this king says something. Every time he upsets you. And you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not, you know, and they're like, we're here to support you. You just need to break free. And you're not fucking listening. Okay. And it gets to a point where, you know, you can bitch and moan, but at some point, your friends, your family, they're going to go, I don't want to hear anymore. You know, I've told you what to do. What do you want me to do about it? That's where I'm going with it. So you are going in the right direction. Like I say, there is this beautiful, positive new beginning for you, but you've got to want it. You've got to want it. This is a karmic test. This is a karmic lesson. Okay, and the lesson, the challenge is to break free of it. And if you don't, like I say, the next person who comes along, they'll be the same, and it'll happen in this lifetime and the next and the next and the next until you realise that you have more self-worth than this. You do not deserve this. You do deserve better. You deserve the best. Okay? And if you're not asking for the best, question yourself why. And keep questioning yourself why until you get to that point where you go, I can't lie to myself anymore. Because life is too fucking short. And if you want to waste your life with this dickhead, I promise you, when you get to the end of your life, you'll turn back and you'll regret it. Because life is a beautiful, wonderful, positive, powerful place, but you've got to go looking for the magic in it. It won't just land on your lap. Okay, life is hard and you have to put the fucking effort in. So please, please, please get your head out your arse. Start realising that there's something better out there for you. Until next time, the Destroyer has spoken.